Hello guys, welcome back to Pause and welcome to another Planet Zoo Spotlight video. So another brand new screenshot has been released by Frontier today, and this one again was released on social media a few hours ago, so this is the first chance I've had to take a proper look at it. So there's a few things to talk about in this one, nothing spectacular. I mean, there's been no major reveal, but again, as we spoke about in the last couple of videos, I'm sure there's specific reasons and more released than we think in each of these screenshots. So the main thing which I think we need to focus on in this video today and on this screenshot is the thing that's right in front of us, bang center, straight ahead. Now obviously we don't know what kind of animal lives in this enclosure. It could be a bear of some sort potentially, or something like that, a wolf maybe. However, what is interesting is this cave, which obviously is the habitat for the living area, I suppose, and the sleeping area for the animals. It definitely looks as though this is made using terrain. So that does answer one of the big questions we've had recently. Are the habitats going to just have little ready-made bedding pieces that you put in for the rock works and the shelter and that sort of stuff, or is it going to be terrain? Now this definitely looks to me like it's part of terrain. It looks as though there's some kind of leaves or foliage or something inside the cave itself. Now I don't know if this is something that is generated when you make a cave, or that's something you put in to tell the game this is going to be a cave and this is going to be a living area. Obviously that side of things we don't know just yet, but what it is very exciting to see is yeah, you can make it seems as though you can make caves out of the terrain. So yeah, that's a tick to a new piece of information which we weren't sure about. So yeah, that's a win for this screenshot. There's a couple of other little things that I want to talk about. So just moving slightly to the right of the cave, you can see what looks as though there is a new low-level path light, which looks part of the fence, which is not something which looks familiar for Planet Coaster, so that's good. Moving over to the sort of centre area here, we've seen this in other screenshots, but gives us a better view of this fallen tree, which I'm assuming is going to be a theming piece. I would even hazard a guess this might come under enrichment, and this might give, especially for bears or something like that, it might give them something to do. Maybe scratch on against it, or use their claws to claw at it. But yeah, this definitely seems to me like it will be an enrichment piece. Obviously that is pure speculation on my part. I'm just thinking outside the box on that one. Also, there's 3 of these little circle things in the floor, which I have no idea what they are. At first I thought they might have been floodlights, but I don't think they are. I mean, they look like vents or something like that, or like yeah, they look like vents to me to something underneath the floor. I have no idea. I'm baffled by these. It could just be lights. It could just be floor lights that just look slightly different to those that we have in Planet Coaster. But it's this one near the water that's confusing me, because if it was a light that was uplighting something, what is that lighting up? So yeah, I'm a bit confused by what they are. Whether, like I say, whether they are vents or they are something for the animals to do, or something comes out of them. No idea. Completely baffled by that. So yeah, if you've got any thoughts what these might be, let us know, and if I find out, I will let you know in another update. Next we've got a few, again these have been seen in screenshots, but a few little look at some of the lighting that you can find on the trees. This will be to just the light of the enclosures as you from the outside looking in, but it's nice to see them just sort of dotted around on various trees in this picture. And then one thing that is a bit curious over toward this left hand side over here. Now at first glance I thought this was like a barbecue, like a grill, but I don't think it is. It might be a light, like a lantern or a fire torch or something. Not sure. Definitely looks like fire in the middle of it, and like I say, it's got that kind of shape of a grill, of a barbecue. But I don't know. I'm again baffled by it. Like I say, it's either going to be just like a fire torch, or it could be a barbecue or a grill, but that seems very strange to have in that location. But again, I think everything that is in these screenshots has been very carefully framed. So that could be something very important that will sort of make loads more sense in a few weeks when we get more announcements. Same with these little grates on the floor. Are they going to be something else that's really crucial to the game that at the moment it's sort of like, oh, that's something there, and then a few months down the line we're like, that's what they were for. I don't know, that's what I'm thinking. So yeah, and the one last thing that we want to talk about in this one is the way the water here interacts with the terrain. So obviously it's very similar to Planet Coaster, but it does look quite muddy. And if you look sort of the terrain paint around this sort of water area, it does look as though it's kind of like a wet mud. So is that again more proof that there's going to be a different type of water function in this game? Is it going to have more? Is it going to be more robust, more flushed out? Hopefully. And are you going to tell the game what kind of water you want in certain areas, or will it just know based on the terrain paint? So again, that's quite interesting to see. There's obviously improvements with the water, and that's quite obviously seen here on this screenshot. So the takeaways from this one, like I said, is there's definitely seems as though there's been massive water improvements, and it kind of, like I say, confirms that terrain can be used to make sleeping areas and caves, which is good. There's a few question marks on these circles on the floor. Are they grills? Are they lights? Are they ventilation? What are they? What is this thing on the left? Is it another lantern? Is it a grill? Is it a whatever it is? So there's a few question marks, but it's nice to see a new screenshot added into our little collection. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, guys. Let me know what you think down below. What do you think these little bits are? Are you excited to see this game come out? I know I certainly am. So yeah, let me know your comments down below. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to stay up to date with all the content. As soon as new screenshots come out, I will update you right here on the channel. If you fancy a chat, head over to Twitter or Discord, and if you want to help us out, you can do that by going to the Patreon page. All the links are down below in the description. But for now, guys, thank you ever so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Cheers, bye.